Okay, so we're moving right along here. We're almost done with the playlist I got. I know it's going to be a several videos. I'm going to edit them all before I even get into anything else. Hopefully, hopefully I get this all done in time. But this is Angie. I'm going to go by this personally and not skip a detail. I'm also not going to make you listen to The Grudge. Alright, so Angie Mito, who was promised in January but not going to be in the beta, unfortunately. Alright, so everybody's looking pretty interesting. Now we finally get the Fan Man, who was promised to us literally at the end of, I think, Rev 2, but we never got him, so we get him in this game. So we get the traditional, the fan falls from the heavens or the skies, it closes, and there's Angie, although it never closed. He seems a lot bulky, but he's looking swag as hell. He's still got his glasses, which, by the way, in this cutscene, I have to say, he almost doesn't look like he's wearing glasses, because that's how clean this man keeps his bifocals. Alright, let's move in. So Angie Mito, that is the goldest chain I've ever seen to the right. I don't know if it was there before, although something about that symbol in the back, let me show you specifically. This symbol right here, this little flower something, I don't know. I feel like Baiken had the same symbol. Moving on. With how fast he moves. I am so confused because he's a mix-up monster. This man right here in Asincore Plus R, the first time I played Plus R version on normal difficulty in, I think, maybe the arcade mode for Soul, this man beat the life everlasting crap out of me. He beat the shit out of me. And I didn't even see it coming because it told me it told me it was normal difficulty, but this man comes out of nowhere. He hits me with, I think it was this same move right here. He hit me with that move. He didn't hit me with the fucking repetitive pokes like an asshole. His clogs are on deck. But he'd hit me with the first 20 hit combo that I never knew was even possible in the game series. I seen Fab play, but I seen him use meter. This man hit me with 20 to 21 hits meterless, and I'm over there, I'm at the gates of hell, wondering how the hell I got there so fast, because I didn't know what he did to me. So moving on into, it's hard to know the names of his moves, but considering that, let's just take this poke, poke, kick, not just any kick, low kick, poke, poke, low kick goes into his special, right? The armor move that says fuck you to any other move. I almost want to confirm that his fault is a spiral spinning. His spiral spinning drill kick might be back. That move especially hurts the most. Now the backgrounds haven't changed too much. Maybe something over here changed a little bit. There's a little bit more movement, but everybody's shadows makes them look like they're still at like a camping ground. Ow, I felt that. I felt his, well, two things. One, I felt the pain for Zato, and I felt the pain for Angie's back, because I got a lot of back pain in this game even. This game isn't even out yet. Now that move, what that used to be was, the twirly spiral used to be a command grab that would work off of actual hits in the air grab, a transitioning air grab. Then you can do a kick into his dust, which is good to see his dust again. Good to see that. His kick, I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try to give you a move list. K-S heavy slash. Alright, his round in taunt. Alright. I guess that's his victory screen. Now, the fact that this is done on Axel makes, this is probably going to be the one move that Axel players are terrified to ever throw out a crouching heavy slash on. It's not even that. This man parried. He's got parries into projectiles that you have to block twice. Parry the projectile. Well, actually, this is just why you don't do Leo's DP. For some odd reason, Tomo never uses Leo's DP. But look at the size of Leo's fucking Dragon Punch, bro. That shit takes up the entirety of the screen. It's like I'm looking from the corner right here. It's like I'm looking at my TV. I got a flat screen TV, by the way. So let's just say this is the left side of the TV. This little spark right here, actually no, this little scroll for details, going straight up, just barely to the right of that would be the middle of the screen. This is the middle of the screen. Leo's Dragon Punch is so big that getting hit by it, you would have to be blind and you would have to be deaf. And you would have to literally be creative with Braille from a distance without even touching the Braille to get hit by a Dragon Punch. Let's do the math here. If that's the edge right there, factor that in. Well, yeah, I'd say his edge is about the width of his. Oh my God, they're bigger now. Yeah, if we subtract this little bit because of the side of the screen, his Dragon Punch is literally about 60, maybe 65% of the size of the screen. The fact that Angie can literally dab on a hater by like spinning through the first hit, Leo's gonna fall into this majestic death. That's what I'm gonna call it, majestic death. Try to hit me with a Dragon Punch? Alright, die by these majestic, that's his mixtape right there. I call this one the striped sweater. Bruh, the fucking bird. The bird has eyes, bro. How detailed do you gotta get? I'm gonna watch this like 20 times, but still. Go into mad detail with this bird. Flower petals. Fucking dragon scales, bro. The talons. The fucking detail on the talons. And the feathers and the gliding. I don't even know where I am. This is majestic death. And you don't even know what he does to you afterwards. You just die. Majestically. But I like how they don't really say Steam down there. They literally say PC. So, obviously, Guilty Gear games are always going to be on Steam. That's one of the only places left. But, yeah, from what we've also heard, we also hear that this game gets cross-play, except with Steam. I'm sorry, Steam. You guys play like absolute monsters. Alright, so this is the roster that we have so far. Seems pretty small, I know, but that's 5. That's another 5. It is currently February because I'm bad at math, the 11th, Tuesday. So either in 4 or 5 more days, we might either get a character reveal or another week of disappointment. And then we'll get one more character. We have a couple of the originals and a few of the old new ones. The old is the new and a few of the originals. It's hard to dissect this really. What is half? That'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 15. Okay. Alright, so Soul Kai, Axel May, Chip Potemkin, Melia Faust, Zato Ramlethal, Nago Leo. Seems like a weird turn here. Rihanna, question mark Angie. This is going to be a long waiting game. But for the most part, from what we've been promised here, and why I still have the highest anxiety levels a person can have on this planet, we still have February, which tells me nothing. But I'm still excited. So, we'll have to wait for February. But one more thing I wanted to show before I end off this week's stream until the next character review. Alright, I don't know if the music is like copyrighted or anything, so I'm gonna keep it really low. Something that I do like about this game are the animations and stuff. This video was done quite a long time ago, which is why some of them are not quite updated. Now, the Time-O Blues, I like it because it still shakes the screen, and obviously, there's always a spark. I respect that. Now, in this, we only have Tyrant Rage, which seems a little bit more explosive in the end than it used to be. Now, something that they must have forgotten to show was Sacred Edge. Great Yamada attack. These are still, these are obviously from... This was probably shown around near 3 months ago or after the first beta. So there really wasn't that much to show. The move that Axel players are going to forget, I think we all can really say, it starts with an S, Sickle Storm, not Squidward Turn. I feel like no one's going to ever use that move again. I'm going to be sad about that. I might be the only one who stops time and Sickle Storm, as dumb as that sounds. I don't know. Could be a meter thing too. Zunsei Roga was the first thing that made us go wild. Potemkin. And Miss Potemkin's Gigantic Eye actually doing what it was supposed to. Now about Faust. Faust seems a little bit different. His flowers seem to die. And I can kind of see that this is where his change may have been a little bit more present. Because everything he seems to do is flower based. But he doesn't do that bowl thing anymore because he doesn't have the flower. Or at least the flowers that he tries to make always seem to die, and it seems to take a toll on him. I think Faust may have died, low-key. Make the pain go away. I don't know. He dies, but his little tricks and gimmicks won't let him die. He doesn't even know what's going on. Now this is what replaces his 500 years of death. He literally sees a 4-leaf clover out of the ground. Knocks the fuck out of it. I don't know why. Doesn't really kill you. I guess don't touch him. I like the detail for Amelia's hair. Like, holy shit. They've made the story mode crazy. This part, bone-crushing excitement. Bruh, you just literally broke my fucking leg. And you know how much respect people on the internet have for Amelia's legs. This makes them terrified, because they can still feel it even after the moves is done. I feel it. I'm just as terrified as you are. Now, Amelia has been toned down. He takes a lot more of this Russian overcoat stance, because obviously it's fucking like 2 degrees. You see all this snow? It ain't going away. It is not going away. But anyway, it's good to end it off on Winger. They didn't actually show off the whatchamacallit, the projectile version, which I can respect. There might be one video I have left to show for this week before I get to editing all these monstrosities that are like 5 to 10 minutes long. But let me see if I can find it. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to talk about, this is Soul versus Axel. This was the only match that I could really say, this was actually before the first beta. So this is going to be really odd, it might be kind of quick, who knows. This is the only Soul bad guy I've seen who actually uses air throws. Because yes, those still exist. There are not really command grabs, they're just normal grabs in this game. Like any other game. But something I wanted to talk about was this. We still haven't seen any form of instant kills in this game, nor references. We've seen a lot of things given and taken away. We also need to see, during the beta, if this Axel combo works, because holy shit. Anti-air, boom. Literally good, that was good. Such a good launcher, and it brings you back. You can do so much mean stuff. but it makes me wonder, like, they say a character pack, but I don't know if that means a pack or like an extension of time. Tyrant Rave. Now, what I'm gonna see, what I'm most likely gonna see, if anybody plays the beta, they know for a fact this mobility is gonna be hard to do. It's gonna take some time getting used to. We may never see Tyrant Rave or Sickle Storm in our lives ever again. Oof. It doesn't appear that you can actually bait supers, or no, you can't actually bait bursts or punish bursts with supers anymore. That one frame of invincibility might be gone, or maybe they might be doing it too early. I don't know. There'll be more training on that, but it's definitely something to consider. Something that I'm going to do when this game, actually comes out on the beta, I'm going to make a list of things to do, right? I'm gonna make a list of things to do. We're gonna see what exactly we need to do, or what exactly to do, I should say, in the beta, to see what changed, what's different, what isn't different, and we're gonna go from there. Now, yeah, it's hard to say, but Axel does not have his birth back, plus Soul is dead, again. Oh, by the way, I hate to pause a match that literally... What the fuck? I hate to pause a match that literally was going so well, but something that this video actually confirmed to me was... There was a question that this video actually already answered for me, though I don't have to do it again. Two things. One, what the fuck are all these big things in the background? Like, what are all these gigantic things with a fucking cross stabbed through their chest? Because we all saw this big one, but my eyes just noticed there's like 2 or 3 more of these dudes in the background. Who y'all killing, bruh? Chill. I thought this was the safari. Alright, so do note, we're going left. We're going left, we're going all the way down by a cave. That also, by the way... Oh lord, I'm going backwards. Notice that cave in the background has that crystal. That crystal is present right there. They went left. Right? They went left. Alright, so this fight ends off. It ends off down there, but we came from the right of the screen, right? Okay, so we came from the right of the screen. In this fight... Yeah, I hate to keep jumping through this like such. So we went left first, but now we're going left again. So this map doesn't really look too much different than the first. The first one, as you know, started with all those big skeleton things, then we went down to the place with the caves, and now, we're over here to this place. I guess that's one of them up there. So, are there 3 locations on a stage? Or are some of them just going to spawn you somewhere else? Now, this Soul player is dope, by the way. Oh my god, that whole combo looks ridiculous. Well, now we're going right again back down into the cave. Since I guess we have a problem with leaving. That's the first air grab he does. The second one is going to scare you as much as it scared me. I've done that throw. So baiting bursts in this game is good. Also, something different from the first beta, which I may have already said. After round screens, well, for a while they actually had that HUD of shit that would pop up and cover everything. But it seems that they're gone. So that's a good tactic that I see, and that's something that I just feel like that's a lot better. I'm going to... Well, that's actually all I have to say on the subject. I'll probably talk more either when the character reveal comes out or when the next beta. But point is, you can see what my thoughts are so far. I'm gonna edit the shit out of these. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, by the way. I'm gonna try to do more gameplay of something. Maybe Johnny, if I don't break my hand again. And we'll see cool stuff. So, yeah. Until then.